Hey all, thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown on the power box that I've built for my 200 series. Well, it's really portable, so you could use it on any car, and I was actually using it as a standalone power pack as well for camping. So I did originally have a full dual setup in here mounted, but I've decided to go with this option. So I'll just show you what's in the power box. I've got a 120 amp hour lithium, got a 1800 watt inverter, I've got a Victron solar MPPT, and then a shunt, various cables running off the box for different purposes, which I can run into details with later. But yeah, the reason I've gone with this setup is because it's all in one box. Nothing's exposed. Yeah, I understand you can buy battery boxes, etc., but one of the other reasons I've gone with this box is because I've done away with my rear drawers in my Landcruiser. Just gone with these tactic boxes from Bunnings. What happens is everything lays flat, and I actually put a mattress in here and can go camping if I go on solo missions myself. I do have an additional battery as well that is plumbed in. I can disconnect this as required. I've got a shunt on that individually as well, so I can monitor what's going on with that battery. And yeah, you get a lot of flack for not having, the shortest possible cable between the bank. So that is fact, because I can monitor that with the shunt based on my readings, depending on how much you're drawing as well. If you're drawing high amperage, say 100 amps, you get about 30 being drawn from this and 70 from the main. So there is a pretty big split there. But end of the day, they've got a BMS. You're not really going to run into many problems. You may reduce the life of the battery, but you know what? They've got at least 5,000 cycles. You're never going to eat into the cycles. It's the shelf life that's going to kill you. I will go through these in a bit more detail in another video, but look, it is messy only because I've been evolving my setup as I go, so this will all be tidied up. So it's kind of research and development at the moment, and this is working for me quite well. You'll notice I've got another solar MPPT here. This one's a bit of a higher wattage unit. It's running outside at the moment. I've got an external solar as well, just to give it a bit of a boost. I've got 400 watt panels, which I use to top up if required. So I've got that additional input as well. Basic DC power box or power board, quite handy. It's from iTech World, you can get them from anywhere, but this one's quite handy. It's got what I need. This was the original dual battery setup. These are quite good. It had a solar input. However, when I got a much better panel for the roof, it was obsolete, as this couldn't handle the slightly higher voltage of my roof panel. So the roof panel is feeding directly into the power box, and I can run through the wiring later on. It's quite easy on the 200 series. I've done this both for a 200 series and a Prado. So yeah, and just another handy feature of power boxes, I've got a 240 volt outlet there, a remote switch. Again, this is all just temporarily mounted at the moment. It will be tidied up at some point. Fridge, again, that will be mounted properly as well soon. But yeah, like I said, I had a drawer system in here previously. I've had drawers on multiple cars. I just done away with it because I don't like to carry the extra 30 kilos, and to be honest, I find it a bit more handy using the boxes, and you can pull them out if you need to as well. Anyway, yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thanks.